Put that question across to my guest joining me right now on the debate. We have Pradeep Mahaur, leader of the BJP. We are also being joined by Puneet Pathak, spokesperson of the Congress, Madhav Narayan, senior journalist, and we hope to be joined by Rohit Agarwal, spokesperson of the RLD shortly. Pradeep Mahaurji, coming to you first. I'm not going to spend most of this debate on the merits of this Kanwar Yatra order because we at Mirror now have discussed that for length over the past few days. But the overwhelming message that came out after June 4th in all the NDA Baithaks that happened, in all the messages and all the bonhomie that we saw between Narendra Modi and the new allies on whom you depend to be in government, was that this was a government that will run with the consensus and with the support of the allies. It is not going to be a one-man or one-party show. Yet, four parties, four of your biggest, most key allies, JDU, LJP, NCP, and the RLD, an ally in your state of Uttar Pradesh, have come out and have opposed this order. Clearly, Mr. Mahaur, the BJP is going to bulldoze its way through the alliance itself.
Look, sometimes what happens is people have different kind of perceptions. So creating perception, that's what the opposition was trying to do. Opposition has created a perception as if that this is something against Muslims or any other community for that matter, right? But as far as the decision is concerned, this decision is not against any community. This decision is just to display the names. They are not saying that you do not go to certain XYZ community restaurants or XYZ
See,
community.
Mr. Mahaur, there's no point telling us. Mr. Mahaur, there's no point telling us, or there's no point trying to justify to the media. That is, of course, a perception battle you will have to fight. But at the very least, the BJP should have convinced its allies. If four allies have come out and have publicly voiced their disapproval, your main ally in Western UP has come out and done that repeated number of times in the RLD. On what basis, sir, are you saying that the India alliance is on the same page?
No. India alliance is on the same page. Understand one thing. When some public perception is created, definitely, if some people have some voter interest, definitely they are going to speak in favor of or against in some kind of a perspective. But it is our responsibility to create or propagate the proper narrative. So that's what we are doing. We are putting out the proper narrative that this has nothing to do against any of the community. Understand one thing. It's just like displaying the name. So people who are entering a restaurant, do they have the right to understand who the person is who is running the restaurant? How can the person be devoid?
If you're done so, if you have put the narrative, once again, Pradeep Mahaurji.
If I just go to a restaurant,
Pradeep Mahaurji, again I'm saying, once again, if the BJP had really done that narrative, if the BJP had successfully done that narrative, two of your allies, and it is why it's more embarrassing for the BJP is because these two allies have come out at an all-party meeting. This was a meeting where the government ideally would like to have shown that, our allies are together, we are in the majority to put up a strong show of strength in front of the opposition. Instead, to my reading, the only message that has gone out to the opposition today, if they are watching, is that there is already an issue in which there are serious cracks within the NDA.